What is social anthropology?
Social anthropology is just the best thing to do if you ever come into a university.
It's a way of you as an individual framing the experiences you have.
Well, it's a form of knowledge, but it's a form of knowledge that you get through a kind of sensory, engaged, qualitative link to the world.
Social anthropology is what it is to be a human in all its glory and despair.
Edinburgh as a city is fantastic.
Edinburgh is a wonderful city.
I love Edinburgh.
It's got all the major conveniences of a large city.
Great libraries, great theatre, great concert halls.
But at the same time, it's small enough to remain manageable.
You can easily walk everywhere. It's really pretty everywhere.
There's so much to do. You can taste food from all over the world.
I like that I can go to a concert every night.
Edinburgh is such a unique city. It's just an eclectic group of different people.
It's one of the nicest cities I've ever lived in.
My undergraduate degree is in music and English, and I needed a program that accepts people who have no background in social anthropology whatsoever.
Actually, it doesn't matter what you're interested in. You can find someone here who can give you that kind of support.
There's a fantastic selection of very, very different lecturers of very high standard.
All sorts of interesting ideas. They're very tolerant of different points of view, different ideas, and hugely enthusiastic about their own ideas.
And there's a real kind of sense of community and interaction between all those different areas of study, which makes for a really fulfilling place in which to both research and study.
This is my first exposure to a big campus, but I still feel I mean something.
You have a lot of excellent access to professors, very supportive.
We're interested in engaging with them and exchanging ideas with them.
It's great and more on par with North American universities.
With anthropology, you can look at really kind of big questions.
Kinship.
Ritual and religion.
Gender relations.
Formation of identity.
The environment.
Death.
But you can also focus on something really specific.
I came to anthropology from political science, and I found that my interests were drifting more from policy to the effects those policies were having on people.
I work in Tanzania. I did a small project with people who are living with HIV. And it had some very interesting findings about how just providing people with pharmaceuticals really isn't enough.
And I'm interested in how different cultures mourn the dead, and also the difference between a social death and a physical death.
It's just the whole approach of it that I really like.
My interest is in cinema and pornography and transgression. I did all my research in a unit that was interested in the anthropology of religion, and just being able to put these seemingly radically different ideas next to each other gives you some sense of the energy that anthropology has.
And that's the most important thing that you can learn here, actually. It's not just the books, because you can read the books at home. You could have a discussion online, but it's really important to see people doing this, and doing this in very different ways.
The school here is, in my opinion, one of the best of the world. The holistic, multicultural component of it is the best, and I'm truly having a fantastic time here.
We've got simply the biggest, liveliest group of postgraduate students anywhere in Britain, and we've got full of new ideas and bright ideas of how to bring them together and do new things with them. So it's a very, very exciting time to come here and do anthropology.